Hey ladies and gentlemen, this is Aspen Connor. I am sitting in Carroll County outside the courthouse in Delphi, Indiana. I just wanted to do a quick report on the shortened session we had today in court. It's a Saturday, November 2nd. So court started around 9:20 this morning and it ended just a few moments ago around noon. I really wanted to come on mainly just to give the few updates that there were today. Mainly being that we returned to Max Baker's testimony and the in-cell and the camcorder footage that the defense had prepared to show some of the progression of Richard Allen's state. And what we did not know or expect that when we went into court today is that the videos that were going to be shown, out of a sense of privacy and decency and to show dignity to Richard Allen, the public was not permitted to view them, but the jury was, which I understand is, the jury is all that matters in this case when it comes to his guilt or innocence. But I found it to be a stark contrast. Honestly, it was the most disappointing day that I've spent in court in this trial. And I found it to be a very stark contrast between having to sit there as the public for 3 hours and watch video after video. Strike that, not watch video after video, but sit for 3 hours looking at the back of a television screen in complete silence while the jury viewed those out of respect for Richard Allen, when just a few short days ago or a week ago, where was that decency and respect and that humanity for the privacy of Liberty and Abby when their crime scene photos were displayed widely to the public, when the autopsy photos were shown publicly, when time after time after time these girls are not shown the respect and the dignity that they deserve, but yet their family members had to sit in silence to show Richard Allen that respect. And yes, he's awarded certain rights. He's innocent until proven guilty. And I know that the law isn't always humane or fair, but it felt very inappropriate. It felt very dirty, and it felt very improper and unfair. I can't imagine what those family members must have felt like sitting in that courtroom today. And I just hope that, Abby and Libby deserve respect. They deserve decency and they deserve dignity. So where was theirs? I don't know. I didn't feel right about it. And apparently they're not done. So not only were the videos, shown to the jury, they were then sped up through some of them. So I'm not a lawyer, but I mean, how can you be certain that what you're watching hasn't been picked by the attorneys to portray a certain image of Richard Allen that they want to get across? It felt improper to me. I felt like without both sides having agreed on which segments would be shown, just to speed up the video, I think could have been intentional to, maybe only show Allen in certain lights. It just didn't feel like a very clean day here at the Carroll County Courthouse. I didn't feel good leaving here. and I'm outraged for the families. And that's nothing against Richard Allen and his rights and his family's rights. I just am not seeing those same, that same level of dignity shown to the families of the victims or to those girls who this is really all about. Besides for that, we did get testimony from Superintendent Douglas Carter from Indiana State Police, who was on the stand for, I think, all of 5 minutes, testifying mainly to the involvement of the FBI and other agencies in the investigation into the murder of Liberty and Abby. And he confirmed that the FBI kind of left the case in 2021, in August, I believe. He was then not cross-examined by Nick and dismissed. I think that took 5 minutes. And then we left. So we will be back on Monday. This was day 14. I would expect we have at least another week left, but in Delphi, you never know, right? Anyway, I hope this weekend everyone takes a moment to think of Liberty and Abigail and just say a prayer for those families, because I can't imagine that today was an easy day for them. Thank you guys.